Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Capricorn. What's up with my hair? For the week of April, oh my God, I just made it worse. For the week of April 24th, 2023. Watch me fiddle with my hair for the next 2 minutes or so, if you don't mind. So, anyways, show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for everyone who has. Not the easiest energy time for you this week. Ego reigns supreme, especially those of you who have Mars in Leo. I would really be careful with that energy this week in your eighth house because ego reigns supreme this week. Okay. So just kind of go with the flow at this time. Don't push the energy, especially with the eighth house, because you can be ruining some good energy there for yourself with other people, or you benefit through other people. You do have a kite energy happening in your first house because Caputo is in retrograde. And then to see if your first house, because some of you born in 1993 through 1996 have a stellium in Capricorn, and then some of you who are sun in Capricorn have a stellium in Capricorn, or if you're an Aquarius rising, or your Aquarius sun in Aquarius, you have a stellium in your 12th in your first house. So it's at 6 degrees right now. So those of you who have planets from 0 to 6 degrees or 6 to 8 degrees, you could be feeling this energy here at this time, and it could be affecting you. So know that. So this is like overcoming your fears, obstacles. This could be certain situations no longer apply in your life at this time, and this could be an ending of certain situations going on in your life. Despite Mercury in retrograde, these could be permanent changes too that are coming up. I feel like there is some much needed peace and relief coming from you. You can feel fearless and taking back your power. You make a great teacher. This week, when you speak, your students listen to you. If you're training other people, they tend to come to you more and rely on you more at this time as a guide. You're a very good teacher with this energy. You may have to deal with practical issues in your community. It is a good time to have a serious talk with older relatives. Communications with others is clear and to the point. No mincing of words here. You're very methodical and practical in your way of thinking. You may receive important news now, or you may have to say goodbye to somebody, so change is happening. You're understanding your true purpose in life, and you have a chance to make the ideal real. Then on Tuesday, change is happening. This could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. I feel there could be problems with inheritance, real estate, property matters, mortgage, settling of an estate, settling of a foreclosure at this time. So that could be coming up for some of you. Certain things from the past could be coming back up to haunt you at this time, or you just have to close them out. And it could be like financially. This could be taking care of your financial responsibilities with one state because you're trying to move to a different state at this time. It could be that situation. Avoid connections that will cause others to impose upon you financially. Not a good time to take on new debts. You yourself may be struggling at this time as well. So there may be there may be nothing you could do about it, but play the waiting game for now. You may have to deal with an estate issue on your father's side or important people in your life. Often a time of serious focus. You need to watch your emotional self because you can be creating your own narrative in your head. I would be careful with the narrative in the head because it's very negative and it has a lot to do with ego in the eighth house, and it's not well aspected. So you could be running with your emotions at this time. It's in the sign of Leo, and Lilith is there, and Volcanus is there. So be careful with that. So the conversation that you have with your brain could be more about financial matters. If you own your own business, you may not like competition at this time, and you could be jealous of other people and what other people are doing or not doing, or you're just jealous of other people in general because they're growing, and right now it's just stagnation for you with this energy. I do feel like certain conversations that you have with the brain is there because of the fixed square going on. So you kind of need to like bend like the palm tree, that you can really be careful with what you're saying, even though for you, I know how some of you Cappies get, you love a good fight, but pick and choose your battles, even if it's like a good, snarky, passive aggressive remark with a slap in the face and you mean it as a compliment, but really it's just oh, I just just want to call you in a nice way, an asshole kind of situation. I know how y'all do. So don't do that either, because whatever you're going to do, people are going to read into it just as much as you want them to read into it. And it's going to cause a situation here where it's like you going to say something really snarky, and then you're going to be like, oh, I take it back. And the other person's going to be like, F you, I don't take it back. Bye. And like walk away. Okay. And then you're at ground zero again. So be careful with this energy. I feel also you may regret your decisions later. You need to control your certain situations that can create problems. This could be delays and frustrations. So don't be pushing the energy or pushing other people or forcing your will upon other people, because you're not going to get your way with situations by being pushy or aggressive with others. You get more with honey than you do with spit and vinegar right now. So you really have to sacrifice a bit more, or, meet other people halfway at this time. Okay. Because even though you don't want to give, or you don't want to meet this person halfway because whatever they've done to you in the past and you're still gnawing on that damn bone, I mean, it's just gonna kill you in the long run, because it's not gonna work out the way you wanted it to work out, because you were just having such a struggle with the ego at this time because of everything that this person did, or you think did to you or did not do to you, and you're really allowing that to affect you. So this is like lessons with learning to be adaptable, learning to forgive and let go, and just learning to just like process your emotions in a better space without being snarky. Not everything that we do, even if we don't like it, needs a comment. Then let me see. Then on Wednesday, you need to watch your emotional self. The North Node is in your 5th house and the focus, and you can feel things very intensely. Stay off the comment bar this week, because you could be wanting revenge on other people, or someone you don't like can say something and you automatically get offended or go to defensive at this time. And I don't blame you. Pluto's in Aquarius, and it's showing us what we need to work on in ourselves at this time, whether we want to admit it to ourselves or not. There are some spots in our lives where it's like we're still tender. Okay. For some of you can be putting off your responsibilities for later, or even shirking off your responsibilities and wanting to play, or just not, or you could be feeling overwhelmed by your responsibilities and wanting to check out at this time. You could also be upsetting other people because you're missing deadlines, or you're putting off deadlines, or you're just not making their situation a priority, and it's going to cause a lot of resentment and a lot of frustrations with other people, because either you're not taking your job seriously, or you're just like, it's like a situation like you somebody pays for a reading, right? I'm busy with readings, but I get back to you in like one day. But it's like you told them that you're going to get back to them at 5, and instead you get back to them next day, or 3 days later kind of situation. You can be canceling on someone because you don't feel like dealing with certain commitments that you made. I would be careful this week and this weekend with the promises that you make, because you by this week, you may not be feeling up to it. So if it's not made 2 months in advance or 3 months in advance, I would tell this person no, because you didn't make it a month in advance. This is also your social life at this time. You have an easier time with social networking. This is a great time for that, and putting your best foot forward and meeting new people wherever you go. And you have an easier time talking to others. If you're like an influencer or somebody famous, you could find that people may recognize you on the street this week. Or if you're just somebody that's very popular in your community, you could find wherever you go, everybody wants to stop you and have a conversation with you. Then Thursday, this can be whoever, again, this week, the theme is whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. This can be an ending of a relationship, especially if you've been dating a person for a month, because they may not want the same thing that you want at this time, which is a relationship, and they may not be looking for something seriously at this time. So, they could be moving on. You can become more persuasive and able to sway the opinions of others. Relationships that begin now tend to have a scandalous quality about them. You may not approve, other people may not approve of the people that you're affiliating yourself with. This could be also you not doing your homework as far as investments are concerned. Some people in your life can feel like you're being a sellout, or you don't really have that much loyalty, okay? Or it could be a situation with business where you take advantage of a situation that your friend wants it too. But in the world of business, you don't mix friends with business, and it's kind of like a doggy dog situation here. And it could be a situation where it's like, that they want to grow at work and stuff like that, but you want to grow too. So you gonna feed yourself first because the opportunity is there, and then the person's gonna get mad. Or it could be a situation, a bad situation with like the crushes and stuff like that, and you could be flirting with somebody else's crush, and and that's your friend there, but it's like, they like you, so what are you gonna do? So you're just gonna go with it. So it's like that, like you're very aggressive at this time with this energy, and very ambitious, very cutthroat, and you don't care. And this could be a time period where you can be losing friends, or you can find out your friend knows someone in power and influence, and you could be wedging yourself into the friendship, and then and the friend can say something to you at this time, like, oh, that's my friend, what are you doing? And you're like, oh, well, we're talking and we have a lot in common, and this is like up my career field. It's like you're like whoosh, you see an opportunity and you just like that, and it's like, wow, okay. So try to use a little bit of couth or discernment this week. I feel also this could be a situation here where a friend like calls you out on stuff that you're doing, that they don't like what you're doing at this time. And then of course, because you want to be snarky or whatever, or smart mouth, you got to say something smart aleck, and then it's going to start both of you fighting. So again, pick and choose your battles, watch your mouth this week. Then on Friday, this would be a great time to work smarter, not harder. You can be coming up with money-making ideas. You may be very inventive when it comes to money, or coming up with money-making ideas. You have an increased stamina and the ability to work very hard for an extended period of time on Friday. So this is a great time, whatever you've been putting off, that you'll probably really focus on it on Friday and then wonder why you waited last minute. This is a time when you can accomplish a great deal and achieve considerable respect. You will have the ability to transform a situation to your liking, remove obstacles that have blocked your success. You have more influence and power over people, and you can be an effective leader. If you start a new exercise regimen, you can see it all the way through with dramatic results. Hard work involving physical discipline, such as martial arts, is favored. It is a great time for those of you to work on yourself and delve more into self-care this week. Okay, so the first card I come up with is the Nine of Coins. I feel like the focus is going to be on property matters this week, like I was saying. Okay, the Five of Coins, have faith. For some of you, your property matter situation could be very complicated. Like I said in the beginning of the reading, this could be like closing out a situation. And first, you got to take care of your responsibilities in one state before you move to a different state kind of situation as well. So if those of you in California or in Massachusetts, there's like a lot of rules to that, and even New York. So, it could be very difficult to leave an apartment situation to go to a different state. I feel like this is a great time for business picking up. You can feel like you're more in control of your life at this time, or taking back your power. This could also be a time for business picking up. The Six of Swords, get the hell out of your damn head. It's not the place to be at this time. Not for you. Oh, no. Oh, nay. Not the place for you to be. So stay out of it. This is a busy week for you. There is a lot of stuff going on. You do have a lot of homework on your plate when it comes to dealing with like mostly your responsibilities and things that you've been putting off as well. They could be catching up for you. So you could be creating more work than you need be. So try to keep up with your work this week. Try to stay on top of things. For others of you, you're isolating yourself. You're staying more to yourself at this time. I feel with this energy here, this is your hard work and perseverance paying off. This is overcoming certain obstacles this week. This could also be certain doors opening up for you during this time period as well. Okay. The Judgment card, major decisions are coming up for you as well. For some of you, this could be dealing with court, legal matters, or the government during this time period as well. The Three of Coins talks of growth happening, spiritual or financial growth coming to you. But then also it looks like if we get one more coin card, which we will, it will start like money worries coming up for you as well. So certain things can also be out of your control this week as well that have you worried. So try to go more with the flow. You could be taking it out on other people. The Moon card, I feel like for some of you here, this is secrets at this time, and this is stuff happening behind the scenes at work that you can't see with this energy here. So allow whatever changes that needs to happen at this time to happen, because I feel like there could be some things going on at work that have nothing to do with you, but at the same time you're not being looked at, or nobody's really paying attention to you at this time. So I feel like there's some things coming up at work that is like, you feel like you're like suspicious of other people, and you're trying to create a narrative in your mind what's happening. And I feel like somebody must have gotten in trouble or something like that, or somebody made a big stink about something, so now they're changing certain situations around, and it has nothing to do with you. So don't create the narrative in your head. Don't go assuming. You think you know, but you don't know. I think there's stuff going on behind the scenes. I do feel like you're finishing a big project. For some of you, this could be graduation happening. So mazel. I hope you make a blessed life in your new chapter. So beautiful. Okay. I do see you getting a confidence boost with career as well. The Eight of Wands talks of traveling and good news coming for you. Keep your feet planted for whatever good news is happening. I feel like this is a time of creating your own reality at this time. The Queen of Swords, I feel with this energy here, you can be reconnecting with people from your past, a reconciliation. There could be like a lot of thoughts of future, or you could be romanticizing this relationship. Okay. And keep your feet planted. This could be somebody that you had a nasty falling out with, and now it's like, let bygones be bygones. I feel like this is somebody of power or influence coming back into your life, and you're very excited, but you're more thinking about, what can this person do for me at this time? Okay. The Ten of Coins puts an emphasis on money, and this person may have some money opportunities coming for you, or this could be a client that you used to work with that was very good to you financially, and they're coming back into your movie at this time with this energy. And like I said, there's money worries, but this card here with the Six of Swords tells me don't worry about the money at this time. Alrighty, so try to go more with the flow. A lot of things in your life during this time period, because you have Vulcan in your 8th house, can be a bit of a process during this time period, okay? But it's a beautiful time for you in regards to career. I feel for some of you, the focus can be more towards family or people in your life showing loyalty to you at this time and being more there. For others of you, you can feel like people at work are like family to you as well. So there could be some bonding going on at this time with certain people in your life, or with that one friend that you have. And this person could be like welcoming you into their family, or making you their auntie or uncle, in their kids' life. So this could be a beautiful time for that. The Fool card, you're coming up with get rich quick schemes at this time with this energy here, money making ideas, new beginnings. You see what you want to see at this time. You're idealizing certain situations. You're creating this false narrative in your head. So you're deceiving yourself. So I would be careful with that. You are lying to yourself about something, okay? So I would be careful with the conversation that you have in your brain. The Star card, manifesting what you want at this time with this energies, hopes and wishes, or you're banking on certain hopes and wishes to come true at this time. So you're kind of like hoping that this situation is going to pan out like you thought it would. Okay. So be careful with that. The Five of Cups, certain things may no longer apply in your life. Boundaries can be created at this time, either by you or somebody else could be creating boundaries with you at this time. I feel also with this energy here that this could be you not on speaking terms with father side of the family, or not on speaking terms with brother, or just not talking to certain people at this time. For some of you, you could be an overnight success with the YouTube or the social media with this energy. So this could be a very popular energy time for you, or certain things that you do now can quickly catapult you to success with this energy. This is stepping out of your comfort zone. This is you scared to make certain changes in your life, but be careful here. I feel like certain things can happen very fast for some of you, and then you start slowing down and kind of taking baby steps because you don't want to ruin your moment and you don't want to mess up, okay? The Three of Cups, I feel that other people in your life have a lot of influence over you. I would be careful of the advice that you receive at this time, because it may not be the best advice for you. I do see more responsibility at work. There could be a change in your job position at this time, so you could be kind of moving sideways. I feel like for some of you here, this is truth being revealed this week as well with this energy. So there could be some whistleblowers at work. So the tea could be delicious. I see somebody facing the music. It may not be you, but somebody is like
this could be like a situation where you know that somebody is gonna like go to jail, and instead of like letting the cops chase them around with a warrant, they're gonna go and like give themselves up in jail, or they're gonna do their jail time kind of situation. You know, it's like that. They're gonna face the music at this time, whatever the music may be. This may not be with you, but this could be with also like people around you going through it at this time. And there could be like a lot of truth coming up and a lot of truth being revealed. I feel like certain situations that you do deal with can be very character building at this time. And other people's mistakes or your own can be teaching you some valuable lessons at this time. Does it have to be that way? No. So slow down and really think this week before you speak. Okay. I feel you're very protective and easily offended by what other people say at this time, especially when it comes to people that you love. I feel also that either you or someone around you could feel threatened, either by you. This could be you feeling threatened by somebody, or somebody's feeling threatened by you at this time. And I feel like it could get very competitive with your career. Somebody could be copying you at this time and going into the same career field as you, and it could really like shake up your little snow globe this week. I do see that you benefit through the women in your life, or if you have a social media page, they're going to help you grow. The devil card brings about endings. Be careful of chargebacks, manipulative people. I feel like for some of you here, you may feel like you have outgrown certain people in your life and you're kind of over them, and right now you're just tolerating them because you have nothing else to do. The page of swords here, somebody could be critical of you at this time, but it's nobody that you know. So it could be like something from the comment bars that you take personally and that you get offended by. So be careful with the social media. The world card talks of good news, but not a lot of people are going to be happy of your good at this time. There could be a lot of changes going on at work, and other people may get certain things taken away from them at this time, or certain endings can happen at this time with this energy. So nobody's going to be in like a really good mood about it, and some people are going to be really butthurt over it. So people can be very catty this week. I would just stay out of everybody's way as the changes are coming by and people start leaving because they feel like they're so important, and then they realize they're not that important. And then they get even more butthurt, and then they come back with their tail between their legs trying to get their job back. So this is going to be an interesting time with your career, so just watch what happens. Okay, for some of you, it's going to be very much telemundo drama, dramatico going on, telenueve, as I feel like what's going to happen is like one person quits and then they realize nobody's calling them back, dumbass, and then they try to go for their job again, and this time they're telling them no. But I feel like after the Mercury retrograde, this person can go back and they'll ask again for their job. That's going to be really interesting. The High Priestess card, trust your intuition. I feel like secrets are going to be revealed. Truth is going to be revealed. A lot of stuff is going to come out at this time with this energy. Okay, somebody may tell you that they have a crush on you or something like that with this energy. For some of you, try to stay out of lack consciousness at this time, because you're very you're a lot more about your financial security at this time. The Temperance card, for some of you, this is like you trying to play catch up with the situation here, and you just focusing on work or on school at this time and trying to finish certain things that you've been putting off. For others of you, you're working on yourself during this time period as well, and delving into self-care. The Five of Wands, you're coming up with money-making ideas with this energy here as well. The Justice card, divorces, endings are coming out. And you know what? I would pay attention to your intuition, because it could be a nasty ending that's happening. So whatever you see in your dreams, I would be very much paying attention to them this week, because it's going to be a very nasty ending. Okay. And the Empress card, I feel like you're very happy on a financial or emotional level here with this energy. Stay away from dominating women at this time as well. I feel for others of you, the focus can be more towards the family life with this energy and spending time with family. All righty. Thank you for hanging out with me this afternoon. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses. Mwah.